Your turn to experience
Well, I'll tell you
it.
what, this Chris is he's picking up something fast here.
What do you do?
I changed the mic cover.
Yeah.
And while I changed it, I noticed it, Chris.
He
turned
it
off
down?
the microphone and then turned it on once I had it back on.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
Ooh, Mario.
Not only that,
Watch
but
it.
there's no water in the vending machine, no bottles of water.
Mm-hmm.
Chris had this water
Core water. Shout
and
out.
gave it to me.
Oh, and he checked you yesterday with your bad question.
Look at Chris. Well, no, it was a good question.
Well,
But the fact is he had the guts to tell me it was a bad question, even though he was wrong. But I like the fact that he stood up to me.
you know what?
I'll never do that again, Chris.
Mario better watch it because Wally Pips is in the
Oh,
house.
no, that would make Mario Wally Pippen. It would make Chris Lou Gehrig.
That's right. No, it wouldn't make him. Lou Gehrig's the one that lost his job.
No, Lou Gehrig took the job.
He
from
did?
Wally. Yeah, that's why he
Damn.
got Wally pipped.
Damn.
Yeah.
I always had that wrong.
And then Gehrig, see, the irony was not only that Gehrig took the job, but he had the consecutive games played streak after that, 2,130 games in a row. So you won't not only lose your job.
Wally Pip lost his job.
You not
He
only
ain't
lose
nobody.
your job, but you thinking like even if you lose your job, well, I'll have a chance. He'll get hurt at some point. He'll be rested. He didn't miss a game for like 13 years. Yeah.
You know who
But-
Lou Gehrig is, right?
But Lou Gehrig, then, ironically, I mean,
That's
what
my
are the odds wound up with Lou Gehrig's disease?
Yeah, that ain't
What
good.
are the odds that would happen, Marcellus?
That's my uncle. You know that's our family right there.
Who? Oh, yeah. By the way,
Columbia.
you are, it's true, Lou Gehrig was a Columbia student.
Yes, he was.
And so were you.
Yeah.
And you are top 10, you'd think, Columbia athlete ever.
You better go. You know I don't lie about nothing. Higher.
Maybe.
Shoot. Who else? Go.
I don't know.
I got them dudes. Let me keep
I can look it
broadcasting
up. Go
about
ahead.
10 more years. Well, you know what? When the boosters come around
I mean,
and
there was
need
Lou
money,
Gehrig, there was me.
when they need money, they all tell me I'm the most famous football player.
Yeah, let's
when
see.
they need money.
Let's see. Columbia.
Well, we have an Olympian, Diana something. I forget her name.
Columbia University.
And Lou Gehrig. Dog, I gotta be top 5.
Athletes all time.
Shoot, I don't know what y'all talking about there.
My wife always gets on me about how I Google stuff.
'Cause it
She
takes
thinks
forever.
it's like, in the old days, like they would go to the amusement park and ask Mr. Wizard. It would like be a machine. You had to ask some question. She thinks I think Google is like that. Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Well, let's see.
Other than my name popping up, what else you see?
I don't see your name.
Yeah, you better look at the top of the page. What?
I see Columbia, the Ivy League's worst athletics program, according to the Harvard
Nope,
Crimson.
skip that part.
Damn you, Harvard.
Skip that part.
Official website of Columbia University Athletics.
I
No.
got it right here.
Go ahead.
It says top athletes in Ivy League history.
Yeah.
Outside of the 1997 campaign when Marcellus Wiley was drafted in the second round, re-emerging the Ivy League into the NFL.
Notable athletes. Here we go.
No.
Amer Alley Soccer.
Stop.
Soccer doesn't count. Eddie Collins went to Columbia.
Who was that?
Eddie Collins, arguably the greatest second baseman ever. I mean, him or Joe Morgan.
I don't know them names.
Like, he's a top 2 or 3 all-time second baseman for sure.
Who did he play for?
Don't worry about
exactly.
that. No, he
I
played.
got him.
Listen,
I got
Eddie
him.
Collins played a million years ago. He played for the Philadelphia Athletics in the 20s.
Modern
and 30s.
era then. Give me somebody modern era.
Well, hold on. Lou Gehrig, of course.
Got him.
Sid Luckman.
He was a beast.
They do list you last, but that might be because it's chronological order.
Exactly.
So, okay, you are listed along with, on Wikipedia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're just outside the top 10.
I'm 11.
No, you're 11th in chronological order, but Gene Larkin in baseball.
I heard of him.
Yeah, but
No.
Gene Larkin was not as good a baseball player as you were a football player.
He must have been sorry. Got him.
Yeah. Let's see.
Keep going.
Sid Luckman got you. Erin Smart, fencing.
Man, stop. I'm already at 10. 9.
She's an Olympian.
Eh.
Did she win a medal?
Olympic. They don't have football as Olympic sport.
Did she win a medal?
I would have been an Olympian in 2000.
know.
In
All I know
2000
is-
Olympics, I would have been an
I
Olympian.
don't know why you could. Silver medals, okay. all
Not
right.
in 04. Not in 04.
Jim
but,
McMillan.
Oh, Jim McMillan. He was a beast.
He's a baseball. Baseball.
No, he was
basketball player.
basketball.
Yep. Let's see. 3-time Haggerty Award winner.
Huh?
First team All-American. 2-time second team All-American.
Did that.
Third team All-American. Third team All-American. NBA stats are impressive, but Jim McMillan, I don't know.
Say it, Max.
You're up there.
When
in
you
Columbia.
speak Ivy League,
yeah,
you say Marcellus Wiley.
considering the popularity of the sport you played, I would say you could argue maybe top 5 for you.
Top 5.
Which just tells you Columbia's athletic history.
It's like the Clippers.
In the doldrums.
Remember we did the all-time scoring leaders for Clippers?
Oh,
we were
my
like,
God.
Who?
The funniest thing about the Clippers is their Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, who would really be? You said Randy Foye. Stop. It ain't no Randy Foye.
Elton Brand, Lamar Odom.
Baron Davis. Well, no. Chris Paul and Blake
Right,
Griffin.
well, before this incarnation of the Clippers, before this team.
Katino Mobley, gray hair wonder. My dog.
God.
Yeah, that's not so
That's
good.
their...
No. Norm Nixon. Don't do this.
Norm Nixon got there as an old man.
Well,
not an old man, but at the he was already in his prime.
Ron Harper before the knee injury.
I'm just saying this is the
Danny Manning.
I'm just saying this is your Mount Rushmore.
What's the Knicks?
What, are you kidding?
Yeah, I am. Bernard
Walt
King.
Frazier,
All
Bernard King, Patrick Ewing,
I give you 3 of
Willis
them.
Reed.
All right, that's enough. That's 4.
But by the way, the Knicks, I mean, the most
How many
gangster.
championships?
2. The most gangster is, of course, the Lakers. Come on.
That's ridiculous.
You saved that for when I said Lakers. You lean forward, look me dead in my face. The crazy thing about the Lakers is
they go 3 deep on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
3 deep.
The hardest, but that's the whole thing about a Mount Rushmore is the exercise. It's an exercise in editing. It's an exercise in who do you leave off. Oh my God, you can't do that. But for the Clippers, it's hard just to get one Mount Rushmore together.
Give me some more rock.
That's right. You need. Who's the next face? Randy Foye. It's not Elton Brand. I would say would have to be on it before this Clippers team because he gave the Clippers hope.
Yeah.
Of course, Baron Davis got the big contract. Danny Manning.
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
Ron Harper,
their household
did he play
names.
long enough?
No, he got hurt too, and then he changed.
And then the Bulls was where his glory years were, even though he wasn't at his best anymore.
Yep. Do you remember the days when Ron Harper was considered like the best scorer? He was a beast.
He was. I mean, like that was the sick thing about those Bulls teams, and that's what happens when you get the magnet of the superstar,
like Golden State,
is all of a sudden like listen, the Celtics. The Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge Celtics, they had Bill Walton coming off the bench. So, like, you get these MVP caliber players who are like, look, I got to limit my minutes. I'm older. I'm injury prone, whatever it is. But you know what? I want to mess with them. Ray Allen to Miami, right? And by the way, well, what's it really going to do? I don't know. He'll hit the shot that wins the finals.
How about Michael Thompson, number 1 overall pick on the Lakers?
Backing up Kareem.
Come on now. That's how it goes.
That's how it works.
Yep.
That's why, they get Brandon Ingram to go with...
he had a good game this morning.
To go with D'Angelo Russell and Jordan Clarkson and Julius Randle. All of a sudden, some veterans, some savvy veterans are like, not next year, but in 2 or 3 years are like, ooh, I could come off the bench and soak up some minutes for those guys, hit some wide-open jumpers. Let's do it.
Agreed. But how come you're not saying Brandon Ingram or Ben Simmons or Ben Simmons and or Brandon
Couple
Ingram.
reasons.
Why
I
not
still
or?
think that Ben Simmons will be the top overall pick.
Right.
I think it's more likely that the Lakers select second than first. And it just so happens that because Julius Randle's not a three-point threat and Clarkson's not a pure shooter, so I think Brandon Ingram actually plays in that unit better than Ben Simmons. I know I get Bruce Bowen's point. He was on the show a couple days ago where he says, look, the ball's not going to stick with Ben Simmons. He's such a talented passer.
Yeah.
But it seems to me that you want guys who are going to stroke it from the outside, long and athletic, to play next to, with like a long wingspan, to play next to Julius Randle, who's more of a kind of explosive, strong, more like 15-foot and forward type player.
For sure.
Yeah, with shorter arms,
Yeah. I mean, look, if you talk about rarity at this position, you look at Brandon Ingram because he can shoot with that length. You got to be intrigued by it because those are the guys who are really taking the NBA by storm right now. But Ben Simmons, his game is so universal. You can just plug and play him anywhere, and I think that's why he's still number 1.
Shoot.
No, but
all right,
you
listen,
don't need that.
We'll chop this up some more.
Okay.
Stephen A. Smith reports that, okay, let me tell you something. Why even bother to wait for the news when I'm going to tell you what happened so far in advance? Now Stephen A. corroborates what I've been saying all along. We'll get into it coming up.
Uh-huh.
Max and Marcellus. No, you got to read. You
Me?
have to read something? Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Well,
why. See what I
damn,
did?
I got to be butt naked out here?
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got me butt naked out here. You got me in some drawers, some Saks underwear. SAXX from Mr. Saks himself, number 1 all-time Ivy League athlete.
Except for Lou Gehrig and Sid Luckman.
Outside of them a couple. I know it's underwear, but honestly, you have to believe me. Life-changing
Imagine what
underwear.
Lou Gehrig and Sid Luckman would say, though, if they saw you just physically. Because Lou Gehrig was a big, strong guy, 6'2", 200
And I
pounds.
wasn't. That's little.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If they saw you and then they told, hey, one day you're going to be considered a better athlete than him.
They're like, really?
That's why we don't let them all play nowadays. No?
Restrictions, right?
Restrictions.